welcome back to my channel. Today I will be doing a video that was requested. It's I guess a how-to use this month's Morphe brushes that I received. I did an unboxing on them when I received them, and somebody had asked me to do it, and I said that I would do it. So I just thought that it was a great idea of her to ask me, because I didn't really ever think about showing how to use some of these brushes just for people who are starting out and beginners and they're still learning. So that is what I'm going to do, and everything that I use will be listed down in the description box. I already did my eyebrows, which I don't really line them. I just use like a tinted gel, and it's the Anastasia one. Excuse my nails, guys. They're so bad. I have no time to go get them done. And this is in chocolate. I tried painting them myself, and I've been doing dishes, and everything is just horrible. So that is what I used. And then I also used my Kate Von D Lock-It Tattoo Foundation in medium. There will be a review up on this soon, so I'm not going to really say anything about that. But yeah, there will be a review on that. And then I also used my Smashbox water primer and my Smashbox eyeshadow primer. Those are the things that I went ahead and did. But yeah, so let's just get right into it. We're going to start off with the Lorac Nude Essential palette. And we're going to start with the 330, which is a crease blender. And we're going to start off with this color right here. Now, none of these have colors, the name of the colors on them. So if I will look it up and see if I can find any names, and then if I can, I'll put it down below. So all I'm doing is kind of rubbing it in. Well, not rubbing it, but more of a pat. Tapping off the excess, and then I'm going to go right into the crease with this, because this is a crease blender. So we're going to go right in the crease. Now this is a very neutral color for me, and we're just going to go in the swiper like back and forth, blending up, not blending down. And this is a very neutral, so I figured that it would be perfect for transition shade. And I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Back and forth and blending up. That way I'm not getting any colors all the way down, because we're going to make that area a different color. Now making sure that I blend it into the crease very well. And I'm going to get just a little more for each side and tapping it off, doing the same thing. The crease. And I want to blend it up. With the excess. So when I'm blending up, I'm blending with not a whole lot left on the brush. As you can see, it's a very neutral color for me. It's really non-existent. But now with the same brush, just because a lot of it is the same color, well, it's very light, so it's not going to make a big difference for me. We're going to go in with this darker brown, just to get a little more depth. And this is a matte, there's no shimmer in it. Do the same thing, tap it in there, and then tap off the excess and go right back into the crease. Back and forth. And gradually bring it back up to where we have no excess. Now I'm not sure if you guys are really picking up the color, because it just feels like, to me, on camera, it really feels like you guys are it's not showing, but in the mirror, like in person, it does really show. It is showing this darker brown is. So I might look for something just slightly darker. I'm just going to keep going on each eye until I'm like at how dark I have achieved the exact way I want it. Like I said, I'm just doing this in the crease, going back and forth, and bringing it up as there's less product on the brush. I'm bringing it up. Now I'm going to go in with the 540 or 550, no, the 505M, and it's clean, and I'm just gonna go in and I'm gonna blend out the top of my a little bit because I don't want any more. I don't want to bring any more up there. We're also gonna use that later. Now I'm gonna put that down, and we're going to go in with the M153. I'm going to use this to pack the color onto my lid, and this is Morphe, and it's Dash. This is their premium eyeshadow. So I'm just gonna go on the side, pat it, tap off the excess, and then I'm going to pat it on, not all the way up to the crease, just on the lid. And get a little bit more. I'm only patting it. I'm taking a small amount at a time because I don't want it to be too much. I'm just going to keep building it up to the color that I'm looking for, or the intensity, I should say, that I'm looking for. And then we're going to go in with one of those blending brushes, and we're going to blend it out. And just keep going. Maybe if I pull it in a little bit more, you guys can see better. And I think we're just gonna, okay. Now that we've done that, we're gonna go in with the smaller 505, which is a tapered blender, and we're just going to blend the two in here. Blend it. And then we're going to go back over with the 333, take a little more of that brown, top it off, and just on both sides. I really feel like you guys are not able to see the color for real quick. Let me do the smudger before I forget. The other one is the 508, and it's a smudger. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a little bit of that light brown that I used and mix it in. So again, I dabbed it into this one and this one, these two. And then I'm just going to go underneath. Underneath the line, underneath my eyelashes. Just to give it a little bit of a base to try to keep the same color going. And then right here. A little bit more. Eyes are shading up, and then we're gonna take a little bit of that stash, and we're just gonna skip right into just a little bit because I'm going to use the lighter color. So then I'm gonna go into the last color that I put on my eyes, which was, sorry, I did not show you guys. I did end up putting a little bit of this on there, and then this one over here. So this is, these are all Morphe, and then this one right here is Makeup Geek. I will put all the colors down below, the names of them. But that way you guys have everything, you know what colors are used if you liked anything. Now, at times I'll go in with the M432 first and just get up in there and do it, and then I'll just go in with like a smudger and smudge it out. But I feel like this works just as well as this. So then I'll show you guys. So you dip it in, and then I just go right up underneath. And then go in and rub it out a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna do the Mercier blush I got in Rose Bloom. We're going to dip that in with the E4 and tap off the excess and just do the apples of the cheek. I'm not looking for a humongous color, just enough to have a little bit of color. Like, I don't want to pout in your face blush. Just try to go as less up there. Okay, and last for the face is the highlight. I'm using the 501, and we're going to use the highlight from the same Makeup Forever Pro-Sculpt in number 2, and I'm just going to kind of go on the side and swipe, kind of like swipe it a little bit, and on the cheekbone. I hope you guys can see this color because it's a beautiful color, and it definitely has a lot of pigmentation to it, I feel, for it. And then we'll just do a little leftover. just a tiny bit because I don't want a whole bunch. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's just a beautiful highlight. And now I'm just going to take that blender like I mentioned, and I like to just go over it just a little bit to push it in the skin more. And now for the lips, we're going to be using Nothing But Nude in the Sephora Gel lip liner to line my lips. Now, this is, yeah, it's very more nude on my lips than I thought. And then we're going to go in with the Too Faced Melted Nude Liquified Long Wear Lipstick, liquid lipstick in the color Nude. I have been waiting for this color forever to come through. Finally, I was at an Ulta and I saw it. I grabbed it. I had swatched this on the back of my hand one day, and I loved it. And they were just sold out everywhere. So yeah. And last but not least, which I forgot to grab, sorry guys, is the setting spray. And that is it. So if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more like this, like get ready with me's or just other things like this, please let me know. Thank you for watching. If you're not already subscribed, please do. And if you love this video, give it a thumbs up. And that's all I have to say, but thank you, and I love you guys.